What's up, everybody? I love whenever I turn the phone literally to be in the sideways, because unless it's a short, it's usually going to be up and down because that's a minute or less. But what's up? I wasn't exactly planning on straight up filming just at this second, but here we are. Because it was the moment where it popped up and I started seeing it count down from 3, and it's like, well, guess we're recording whether I wanted to or not. So, I mean, I was actually intending on making a video. I was going to hit the record button myself. Anyhow, so do not block driveway. I'm not going to. Excuse me. Basically, this one, I'm not going to make it stupidly long. There's a few different things I'm going to touch on here. One, I know I told you guys before in other videos, or at least another video that I've had out there, and it's been, well, let's say 55 subs ago. Usually, and I told you guys I would do a video to thank every single one of you, and I do. I still, to this day, for who is here currently, thank you guys, because I know that you don't have to be, but you're here, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. At the moment, I kind of can't help the traffic noises, but at the moment we're sitting at 255 the last time I checked, and I am seriously beyond grateful. Obviously, hopefully we just continue to grow from here, and as you guys know that you've been checking out the channel, that's one thing I enjoy about this. I know a whole lot of channels have like a certain niche or whatever. I want to kind of be like that, you know, I don't know, that oddball, if you will, because, I mean, if you guys know me personally, I'm definitely an oddball, but I fucking love being me. I love being weird and all of that, but that's just me being the original me. But for the factor of thank you guys for that's here, and of course if you're new, that's one thing I am grateful for. And it's like, you guys know in videos I said before, I'm not one, like, I know that there's many YouTubers out there that, of course, at the very end of their video, you know, they'll do the whole like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that. I don't know, I really honestly feel like it's, in a way, it's kind of rude, but I also think, like, hey, you know, if you're wanting to do something, I mean, if you just want to get out here and just simply make videos to make videos and have your channel, then obviously you can do that. And you might get to a point where you get monetized without even actually trying. Myself now, at some given point, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I would like to be monetized. For a multitude of reasons. It's like, you know, if I can, like, once I start traveling and such, and if I get monetized, I might, I mean, of course, I'm not holding my breath to it by any means, since this, I wouldn't necessarily even say that YouTube is a side hustle or a side gig, because, I mean, anybody else out there that is a YouTuber, you're aware that you have to, I think there's a tier to where you have, 500 subs and so many watch time hours to where you can go live. I would love to be able to go live. That's one thing. I do have the talk, but to be honest with you, at times I've tried to, in ways like using it, whenever I make like little videos, like a lot of them will actually be on here first and then I'll throw them on the talk. But it's like, I kind of use my talk to, I guess, kind of feed this channel, because, I mean, I know that to an extent you can actually start getting paid through TikTok if you have so many followers or whatever, but I'm just simply not on there enough to, like, not to say like I don't care, because I mean, obviously I have one, so to an extent I care or whatever, but this, honestly, YouTube is my main focus. You guys see, of course, dashing videos, shorts of whatever may be out in the wild, and then of course, yo guy, like, you're a whole like 2 car lengths up. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know if you guys just seen that Cavalier that was just literally to the left of me. I'm in the straight lane, that's the turning lane, and he literally just fucking took a right around me. And as you can see that building is standing still, obviously, but I am as well. I'm at a red light. This dude seriously just fucking went from a left turn lane and turned right on a red in front of me in the straight lane. I wish I had the camera turned around so you guys could see that, but oh my god, dude, I'm telling you, some people. Anyhow, I'm sorry, but that shit was just like, I can't believe I literally just seen that shit unfold in front of my eyes. But people, that's the only thing I can say, people. Anyhow, so as you guys know that you follow the channel, you guys see just a wide variety of different videos on here, and then of course I do, you know, streaming on gaming wise and everything. But so that's kind of like the point. Like, I do at some given point, yes, I would like to be monetized. Am I holding my breath that it's going to be like next month? No, it'll come in time. I'm patient. Like I said, it's something like, you know, this is like, I guess, a hobby, if you will. I enjoy making these videos because I know it might sound kind of weird, but in ways it actually entertains me. And then obviously by comments, likes, and shares, and even those that actually do sub up, obviously some of you guys like it as well. Sorry, I'm going down a shit ass road, so it's bumpy, and you guys are literally on the phone holster that's underneath of the rear view. So good old tax dollars going to fix the roads. And yeah, I did actually do some research so I didn't look stupid, that I wanted to what the. This is the reason sometimes I want to be home and be away from human beings, because, dude, some people just, I don't know. I just, let me just go in the woods and be alone. I'm serious. It's crazy. Anyhow, I did not expect this video at all to go this wild. I know you guys didn't actually get to see it, but I really wish I had that car on video, because damn, I've seen some crazy shit even without making videos, or just trying to make a video in general. But dude, that was wild how that car just did that back there. That just did that back there at the intersection. Now I'm kind of honestly a little baffled on how that took place, but people are going to people. Anyhow, so I was like, I'm sorry, I know I got kind of sidetracked from my main focus of the video. Like I said, I have a few different points to hit here on it, but just, yeah. Anyhow, so you guys get the point of why I like to make videos. It entertains myself. It, of course, entertains you guys. And it reflects, I see in the studio of, you know, and I'm pretty certain, as you guys see, you make a comment, I'm pretty certain that there's literally no comment from the time that I've made this channel to the time I'm right now actually making this video. I will reply, because I mean, if it's not for you, are you gonna fucking stop? God damn, people, I seriously just like need to stop driving, because people apparently are just literally losing their minds and not remembering the proper way to drive, because that lady almost didn't even fucking stop. Whew. Good thing I got 4 eyes I can fucking see. Damn. Anyhow, let's see if we can actually finish this video without potentially getting fucking hit by somebody that's not paying attention. I mean, I can see, honestly, like, if I'm sitting there holding the phone and trying to make a video and, like, concentrating on holding the phone, no, that's why I bought this freaking phone mount, so it could stay right there, and I can do this hands-free, and obviously, you guys see, for the most part, I'm looking forward. Oh, man. Let's see if we can do this again. So, you guys got the point of why I make videos and so on and so forth. My other part of the video, what I was wanting to get at, I know everybody out there, well, obviously not everybody works. I understand that. You got a reason of why you're not working, whether it's a potential health reasons, or there's obviously, you don't have to obviously give a reason of why. I don't think you should or have to. Yes, we're parked in a parking lot on the west side of Hamilton. There's vehicles around me, but they're parked. Man, yes, I am getting cozy, and yes, I do rock the PJs, because guess what? My other part of what I'm getting at is being your own boss. I love dashing, and I don't think, in all honesty, I'm not going to exactly say that it's out of question, but the way that I watched other videos on YouTube, and between, reading comments, or not comments, but different posts from people that I know on Facebook and such, you guys know as well as I do, the world is just, at least the States, excuse me, it's kind of a shitty place at the time. I've been here for 44 years, and it just seems like here lately, I don't know. I don't think I have words to explain it. If you guys live here, you understand. I'm not political, so I will not go down that path at all. So, sorry, but not sorry, because, no. You guys know I have a TV, I game on it, and I watch YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll watch a movie. I do not do television. No, to me, that's just pure fucking trash, and no, I'm not, no. But my point of the second part of the video is I absolutely love working for myself. So, as you guys know, I dash. I probably should do it way more than what I do. Excuse me. But for the most part, I make enough at the moment to get by. But I need to tell myself I need to get out here and grind even harder to make more money, which, I guess the irony of things, like, I hate money, but it's like, anybody out there with a working brain cell knows that at some given point, you need money for some things in life. Granted, you can live very, very cheaply in life. It just depends on what you want in life. But now for myself, I'll kind of briefly give it to you, but it'll be mainly in another video if I haven't already made a video about it. But I've been sitting here contemplating, like, you guys know I've been wanting to go nomad for like 20 plus years. Not saying that's cheaper, because you got to think about depending on what avenue you go down on that, because like I've been in debation. I was wanting to do a camper, but in ways of just like seeing like different stories and such, like there's not much to them. There is, but it's just like the quality of the materials and how they're built is like, I even have a buddy whose dad has worked on RVs for as long as I've known the man, and fuck, that's been 20 plus years, and he even told me, he's like, yeah, they're fucking pretty much junk, but it's just your choice of what, if that's the thing that you want to do, then, go for it. But I've been thinking more along the lines of, like a U-Haul or a schoolie. Because, man, I tell you, if you guys really think about it, like, I think in ways I want to lean more towards the schoolie, because if you really think about it, what is the main thing that school buses are designed for and built for? I'll wait. That's right. Transporting children. So you know they're built very, very well, because you don't just have your two kids in the back seat. You have multiple children in that bus. And I literally just watched this video, I think it was actually earlier this morning, and it looked like it was from these people's the Ring doorbells that had like the camera and such in them. Well, it was a full-length school bus, and I'm gathering it was a bus stop like right in front of their house or whatever. Freaking mustache, freaking hairs are itching me. But yeah, so, and you just seen it just sitting there chilling because it was letting the kids off. And thankfully, well, I can't say thankfully because I wasn't paying attention to the exit door, obviously where the kids get on and get off. But the only thing I was mainly focusing on, nothing against the kids by any means, because obviously we all want them to be safe, especially in the situation what I'm about to explain to you. And thankfully, actually, the situation I'm about to explain to you, literally everybody in the situation was actually unscathed and they walked away fine, which was fantastic. But from the video, there's this truck. It looked like a Chevy 2500 or something like. It was a model like that. And I mean, you couldn't see. I at least couldn't see in the video. I couldn't see any brake lights or anything. And mind you, the bus is pretty much in park to drop off, the kids at the. Wow! As I'm sitting there talking about a bus, did you guys see the one in the background? I mean, granted, you see them rolling around all the time, but I just kind of think it's funny. I'm literally talking about school bus, and one goes right through the background of my video. But I couldn't even see any brake lights, and I would say that this dude, I'd say in general, is probably at minimum doing about 30 miles an hour. He slammed into the back of that bus, and you could just see his truck fold up like an accordion. I was just like, dude, that made me tense up and get goosebumps. Not only for, of course, the kids inside the bus, but to find out that, I said, dude, driving, I'm not certain. Like I said, I didn't like read through the article, so I don't know. It could have been man, it could have been woman. I'm not certain. But the point is, whomever was behind the wheel, they were unscathed. And like seeing the fucking pictures, how you walked away from that shit, dude, that was fucking nuts. Because I'm serious, like there was not literally a smooth surface on that truck. And the only thing that I seen that even happened to that school bus was basically like he looked like he hit more on the driver's side, was like the bottom, I guess the bottom of the body, if you will. It peeled it back. Like it looked like about 6 to 8 feet. But as far as I could see, that was like the only damage. So my point of getting from that is, like I said at the very beginning of that story, is every single person that was involved in that accident, from the truck to the school bus itself, none of them were hurt. That's fantastic. I mean, obviously it sucks that that situation took place. But yeah, so I mean, of course, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the people in the situation knows, like, you don't know, like, the sun could have been in the person's eyes, because I have been driving literally in the middle of the daylight, and I'm sure many of you have. If the sun is stupidly bright, that shit can be blinding to where you literally cannot see shit in front of you. I mean, it is kind of hard to miss a big, I'm pretty certain that they're like at least like 36 to 40 feet of a school bus at being black and yellow. And like, I think some parts of them are white, but it's a big ass vehicle to not be able to see. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I've been like, I've even gotten to the point like if I have a safe place to pull over, and if it's like that sunny or whatever, because you can only block so much of that shit. So I don't know if sun was an indicator in that situation, if maybe they were on their phone and not paying attention, because like I said, it did not look like they had any indication of check out this yeah, sheriff, or old school sheriff. Have you guys seen that? A little close, but he didn't hit me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, but all in all, they came out, everybody was fine, which, that's amazing. I was happy that everybody was good to go. But that's kind of like my point. It's like, I've seen videos of like campers being in wrecks, and like they've just fucking torn apart. I've seen buses in wrecks, and actually the last video I watched, it was on Facebook, and it was these kids, and I mean, literally from what I read in the comments, like they got famous from making shorts and like videos on YouTube and any other platform out there. They were out, and I mean, you could tell it was literally just a big, huge ass field where it was literally nothing but a field and random trees about. Well, I mean, yes, it does suck because, I mean, the tree did nothing to anybody, but they were, I see what they were getting at with it is the factor they literally rammed a school bus into a tree, and I swear, like, they were going through this field easily 40, easily, and you could hear them like just bashing into the tree hardly even moved. It hardly even phased the bus. I think it only done enough to where like they hit it so hard to where it like busted the front of the bus open to where it exposed the engine, and I think the engine like slightly moved out. But I mean, that's going at 40 miles an hour and hitting a very well grown tree. But the main point of what I'm getting, of course, at all of this is the factor a school bus in general seems like it's like the most safest option that I have of going about living in, you know what I mean? So sorry, yes, I know I'm kind of carrying on, but I think I'm more or less kind of getting the point across. But so like I want to do that, you know. I think I'm pretty certain it's either that or like a U-Haul or whatever. But I mean, in all honesty, for safety wise, I really think that the bus is the best way to go about it. The only thing is, like, I've heard like a lot of people say, like, especially through YouTube and on Facebook, like their hardest thing that they've ever ran across was simply the factor of being able to, technically, I guess, not necessarily the conversion part of making it from the school. I mean, obviously it's always going to be a school bus, but making it from the school bus to basically like your own made RV is the getting insurance. So I think if that's the line, if that's the option that I do actually choose, I think that will probably be, as far as I'm aware, like obviously I do not have it or anything. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to basically, that's always been my dream. That's been a goal in my life, is to travel. And I'm just trying to do the research and homework right now before, once I get the money in order to be able to do this, I have my best, most safest option. So yes, like I said, been 20 plus years since I've been wanting to do it, and now it's getting more closer to the point of doing it. And in all honesty, if you guys want to know, the only reason why it's taken me so long is for not saying that you can't do it, because believe me, I've seen other people, I've seen them literally going from a couple to having a family. So it's like, not necessarily saying that was an excuse for me not to start this years ago, but you know, the kiddo's now 18. She's eventually here within the next couple of years, going to go start doing her own thing, living on her own, which, I mean, that's what most kids do. You know, you get to a certain age, you just say, Mom, Dad, love you, but I'm out. And I understand that, you know, and I respect that. You know, you want to go do your own thing, go for it. But yeah, that was between that and being, you know, married to, you know, the person that gave birth to her. It's as nice as I can be, and not to get banned off here, I guess, if you will. If you guys know me, you already know. But yeah, granted, probably in that situation, probably could have, but it is what it is. Those years have been gone. So now it's just Dad and the kiddo. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And once that happens, I plan on traveling as much as possible. Obviously, like I said, you know, things do cost money. But the way I look at it, and of course, even if you guys, if you're watching this and you already either travel in a camper or anything of the nomadic lifestyle, dude, hold on a sec. I just fucking lost my thought. Oh, no. You already know, it's like, you guys have say for anybody out there that you have a house payment. I mean, that's what you want. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, not trying to throw any disrespect or anything else your guys' way, because by all means, that's what you want, do it. But I want my house to be able to be mobile, and once I pay for my house, only thing besides maintenance, gas, and insurance, that's it. I personally don't want to pay $1,000+ for a place to where I'm permanently fixed, if you will. You know what I mean? The whole, was it sticks and stones or whatever that they term it as a house? I personally don't want that. Because I mean, you know, in a house you gotta repair things and all that, and that comes out of your pocket. Now, if you're renting, that's a different story. Now, granted, obviously, if I get the bus, I own it. If I will still go on the basis of saving money each month as if I'm paying rent or a mortgage, because I'm in a fucking vehicle. At some given point, some parts are going to need to be replaced. Depending on how many miles, either U-Haul or bus that I choose to go to live in, at some given point, I very well may need to replace that engine. So I will have that side money to where I'm saving the, mortgage rent money. So say if I need a brand new engine, there you go. Install that shit for me, good to go. So that's just what I'm saying. I mean, it's still going to be, I know in ways it's still going to be a cheaper lifestyle. I just want to be out and about. I don't want to be stuck in one place. And I know there's a lot of people out there that think the same way that I do on that, considering the fact that there's thousands of videos on here that show you that type of lifestyle. And if anything, like a house or being on the road, obviously there's ups and downs, goods and bads to any and everything. That's just simply life. I think that's literally it. I was wanting to tell you guys about, of course, thanking you for the subs and all that. I was wanting to mention to you about I was kind of mentioning within doing DoorDash. Well, I didn't fully get to that point. So streaming is kind of done, I guess, if you will. The nomad part of it's done, and now I'll say DoorDash. I personally do this because to me it's obviously I'm still making money. You guys watch videos on here. There's plenty of Dasher videos from obviously other Dashers. I just absolutely love the freedom of it. Now, yes, I full on understand of the factor that it's wear and tear on the vehicle. That's kind of obviously a given. I just personally am 44 years old. I've worked in plenty of warehouses. You guys know you're not working on carpet padding and carpet. You just don't. It's a big ass warehouse. You're working on a concrete slab. That shit is not good for your body, and you know it. And especially, I don't know if anybody is watching this that knows or is currently working on a warehouse or has, but actually a majority of places, obviously you're standing on concrete, whether it's, that they got tile laid on top of concrete or whatever, it's still, in general, you're standing on concrete. But doing that for long periods of time, it's not good on your body. Obviously, I'm sitting on my happy ass in the car, got my foot up on the dash, uncomfortable. I had paused my dash in order to make the video, but I don't know. It just, to me, it's freedom in a way. It's I'm still making money, but I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I don't have anybody scheduled to follow by. If I'm not feeling good, I've been having some tremendously horrible migraines here lately. And when I get a migraine, that shit usually shuts me down for at least a day. That's how hard they hit. Now, hopefully nothing against Mom, but hopefully I don't end up, the older I get, hopefully I don't get them like hers, because she gets them between 2 to 3 days, and oh my gosh, I don't know if I could handle that, because already having one for damn near 24 hours, dude, that shit is fucking rough. If you guys have ever had migraines out there, I'd rather you kick me in the junk than having a migraine. I said what I said. I'm just saying. But that's my point. If I'm feeling absolutely horrible, and it's and not to get gross on you guys or anything, but it's the last couple of migraines I've had, they've literally gotten me physically ill. And no. But I don't have to worry about calling them hey, I'm not coming in today, I don't feel good. I just simply don't get in the car and go out and make deliveries. Now, the thing is, though, that can catch up on you because you have that freedom of doing it whenever you want to do. But obviously, if you're not out dashing, you're not making any money. And while I'm out here dashing, not only am I making money, I can make these videos, I can make shorts, all that shit. So it's like, it's kind of like a triple, quadruple, how many ever different avenues that I can actually use DoorDash off of, because of course I'm making money off of DoorDash. I'm not making obviously any money as of yet off of YouTube, but the numbers will climb. We'll get there at some given point. I'm not stressed or worried about it right now. Probably never will, but if we get there, we get there. But no, that's just, I mean, and like the thing is, like, you guys asked for a vacation, denied. Well, I'm the boss, so if I want to go on vacation, I fucking simply go. That's just, I mean, anybody out there that has, I mean, of course, obviously DoorDash is not the only job that you can have where you work for yourself. If you run your own company or anything else like that, but I would say like something to this degree, because I mean, if you're running your own company, obviously if you're obviously the owner, you can do as you wish and, like, you know, have people work for you. Here comes another school bus that actually has the white top. I knew that they had white, some of them had white tops. Yeah, I mean, you can actually, of course, just run your business. See, you can run your business, and you can, oh, dude, I like that. That's an older, like, 95 Silverado, and it's damn near slammed. I like that. Yeah, it's over there, and even if I turn the camera around, you guys wouldn't be able to see it, because, yeah, it's bye-bye. But yeah, I mean, if you're the owner of your company, of course, you're going to have people working for you, and you can obviously go on vacation and all that shit whenever the hell you feel like it, because you own the company. Obviously, I don't own DoorDash, but the factor of it is, I know I can dash whenever I want to, and like I said, I don't have to worry about calling into anybody. I don't get points. I don't get written up. I don't have to go to HR. None of that bullshit. I mean, now I know that there's people out there that don't have, I mean, I can't say that you don't have the opportunity or whatever, because, I mean, if you truly want to fucking do something in life, do it. As long as it doesn't harm anybody. I mean, seriously. But I understand that. But, like, for me, this is beyond perfect for me. I get out. Now, Grant, like I said, if you don't get out, you don't make money. But, you know, I would personally much rather work 10 to 12 hours a day by myself dashing than standing on concrete, wearing my body down. Like I said, I know obviously it does wear and tear on the vehicle. I personally would rather take the money that I make from dashing to replace parts on the vehicle that I use, rather than have to worry about when I'm like 60, 70 fucking years old, you know, having to have a fucking, you know, hip replaced, knee replaced, or something like that from standing on concrete all day. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I totally understand and respect that, but again, I would much rather have this thing worn down and have to replace parts on it than having parts replaced on myself. Now, granted, that's not a guarantee that, you know, at the end of the day down the road that I don't have to have a body part replaced. I can't guarantee that. Nobody can. But I don't stress myself of having to worry about waking up to an alarm clock. I don't stress myself about having to be fucking late to work. There's traffic, I'm stuck in it. It is what it is. I'm not worried about, hey boss, hey, I'm stuck on the highway. It looks like, I mean, I got the car in park. I don't have to worry about that. So, I mean, not to say, like, literally, not to say that I won't ever go back to some form of a clock-in job, but if I ever do, I'm not even trying to sit there and say that, like, sounding in a lazy form of a way, but I know one thing. I mean, you guys can call me whatever you want. I really personally don't mind, but I'm not going to wear myself out for somebody else. I'm just not. I've done it. Like I said, I'm only 44, so I know I'm not old and I'm not young, but I refuse to wear my body down and shit for somebody else to fucking have all those profits and shit. So doing this, I love it. You know, I mean, like I said, there's ups and downs to this as well. I mean, you never know. I mean, fuck, I could be out here doing this and something major could happen to the car, and then I'm fucked out of the car until I can actually, you know, either replace the car or repair it. And to be quite honest with you, I much rather repair it, because I don't know about you guys, but I refuse to buy anything new. I will not, because I'm not paying that kind of fucking prices for some of this fucking garbage that's out there. Nope. I'd much rather, like, if I would ever have another vehicle, it's probably going to be, I'd say, the newest would be a 2000. If even that. 2000 or older. Because, I mean, well, we all know that they're just built and made better. And they're not almost like recycling bins on wheels. I think I pretty much summed up of pretty much what I was wanting to talk to you guys about and make a video about. So that was dashing, traveling nomad, and somewhat of the whole streaming and the channel. And again, like I said, thank you all very much. And I mean, in all honesty, you know, like I said, I don't like asking for all that shit. But in all honesty, it truly does help. Whether you're commenting, liking, sharing, subbing, the whole nine, it literally all helps. It's just as it slowly comes together, you know, my numbers go up, and then at some given point, you guys very well may get me to the point of being monetized, and then. But that's also another thing. So let me wrap it around to the front of the video, and then we're going to wrap it up, because yes, I'm going way longer than what I thought I would, but hey, I can. From what I've heard from multiple YouTubers too, it's not just a factor of, you know, getting to the certain number of subs and the certain number of WTH, which is watch time hours. You have to hit, I think it's a certain criteria of like $100 worth of like viewing time or something like that. I haven't honestly looked into it, because like I said, we're only at 255 right now. And again, thank every single one of you. I'm grateful that we're right there at the moment. Obviously, I'd love it if we grow even more, and over time we will. But I'll have to look into that more, because I'm not full-on certain of what that full-on entails. So it's like, I don't want to like mislead you guys and sit there saying like, oh yeah, it means this, and then not even fucking meaning that. So I will actually look that up. I may or may not make a video on explaining that. It all depends. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for sticking around and you stuck to the end. I do appreciate it if you have. If you haven't, it's okay too. But I guess with that being said, yeah, I'm going to hop off it here and get back to dashing, and yeah, and then of course, if I have any other interesting things that I think is kind of cool or funny, then I'll do my best to get it recorded. Because I don't know if you guys know, some of the things, like the big, huge skeleton that was out in New Miami, I've driven past that multiple times. Sorry, I know I'm like, this is kind of going somewhat off of subject or whatever, but not really in a way. I've driven past it multiple times doing dashes, and I just thought it was really fucking cool. And this thing is like literally probably at least 2 stories tall. But I went down it's the same road, of course, but I went down and I got it from that angle. Then I went down, of course I paused it, went down, and I turned around in somebody's driveway and came back at the other angle. So you literally got, and I mean, obviously you guys can, you know, check it out on the channel. You'll see it. There's plenty of actual skeleton dudes. Actually, there's 2 of them, but I think the one in the New Miami is a lot taller than the one that I had previous, because the other one is actually Jack Skeleton. I think it's pretty dope. But yeah, I just wanted to turn around and like kind of show the 2 different angles, because I thought it was really cool. But excuse me, this lady must like purple. I'm not even hating, because like she's got the purple Crocs going on, she's got the purple bubble coat, got the black Jeep with the purple accents on it. It actually looks pretty damn cool. See if I can actually, no, I don't want to be rude, because I mean, I ain't trying to put her on on camera without permission, which at times, you know, you kind of have people walking in the background that they're not aware that you're recording, but, you know, I just try not to record people if I can go about not doing so, because I personally don't want to be recorded either, unless, I mean, if you go into a department store or whatever, that's kind of a given. You're automatically going to be on camera. And you pretty much anywhere in the world, you're going to be on camera besides in the bathroom, unless those people are like really fucking creeps. But yeah, I think that's it. So you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. It's Thursday. We know tomorrow is Friday. Obviously, it's Valentine's Day. So to any and all out there, happy, you know, Hallmark holiday for you guys on that shit. I don't know what I'll be doing besides working. So yeah, I guess I do know what I'll be doing. So yeah, actually I don't even know what kind of, sorry, I kind of got distracted because this vehicle is, I think it's like a newer Kia. That color is loud. Yeah, I don't, oh, no, maybe, I think it already went past whenever I was turning my head. It was like almost like a fluorescent freaking yellow, or it looked like a damn Sharpie on wheels. Anyhow, you guys have a fucking fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. And we'll see you in the next video. Later on, yo.